Once upon a time in the land of peace, there was a palace where Queen Avery and King Hayden lived. They've been trying hard to have a baby. Years later, the queen becomes pregnant. They are so happy. However, the queen died while giving birth. But the princess survived. The king named the princess Amara. Every night, the king read her a story about a magical flower that bears only one beautiful flower every 2 decades and transforms into a ring in the middle of the night during a full moon, transforming anyone who wears it into someone with lasting beauty. One day, the desperate witch went to the palace and cast a love spell on the king. Everything changed not long after they got married. A month before her 18th birthday, the princess begins to suspect her stepmother's actions. She had secretly followed her stepmother into the palace secret garden, which she had now only been. The witch revealed its true intentions. She desired to rule the kingdom as her own because what she needs for everlasting beauty is somewhere in the palace. So she turned the king into a dog, the princess into her slave, and the rest of the people in the kingdom into witches. The princess planned to escape with his father in the middle of the night, but the wicked witch caught them. So she ran as fast as she could. She entered the secret garden and came to a halt as she watched the magical flower bloom and slowly transform into a special ring when the moonlight hit it. She picked it and wears the ring, transforming into an even more beautiful young lady. The witches captured her, but her beauty makes every witch fall in love with her and do whatever she says, except her evil stepmother. She managed to escape the palace in search of a cure that would turn his father human and everyone else in the palace into their true selves. While walking through the forest, she fell into the pit by the giant's trap, who she had no idea was cursed by the witch. The giant fell in love with her right away and believes she is the only one who can break the curse with a true love kiss. When the princess awakens, the giant does everything he can to make the lovely lady fall in love with him. He pondered, when he is a giant, it's difficult to make a beautiful lady fall in love with him. So he attempted to kiss the princess, but remained a giant. The giant helped the princess in finding a cure for the prince, hoping that it will also break his curse. What the giant didn't realize was that the princess was slowly falling in love with him as a result of his efforts. Others they've met fall in love with her beauty but refuse to help her. They've decided to go to the palace in the middle of the night in the hopes that if they will kill the witch, they'll be able to revert to their original selves. When they arrived to the palace, all the witch guards were asleep. So the giant tied up all the witches, while the princess went straight to the witch room and tried to kill her with a knife. But the witch was alert and noticed. The witch asked her to return the ring and she would end the curse. But the princess did not believe the witch would do so, so she fights with all her might until the princess falls to the ground. The giant bolted, but he was unable to catch the princess. With his range, he punches the witch, causing her to fall to the ground and turn to ash. The princess stirred up and confessed how much she loves him despite his appearance. The giant kissed her. Just like a magic, the curse was broken. The giant turned out to be a charming prince. Years later, they got married and lived happily ever after.